news this Saturday morning. It is just about 7:30. Weather and traffic coming up for you at 7:34 this morning. But first, Air Force One set to touch down shortly at Metro Airport. It is the start to a very exciting day in Ann Arbor that will include a commencement address from President Barack Obama at the University of Michigan, right there on campus at the Big House. Joining us live is Local 4's Roger Weber, trying to keep dry in Ann Arbor, where they just had some huge downpours. How are things now, Roger?
It seems to be lightening up a little bit, Lauren. Let me show you the north gate where people are gathered to start coming in. Bear in mind that they are now 3.5 hours from the beginning of this ceremony. I want to show you some video now of when the rain really started coming down. That was around 6:25 this morning. People know that umbrellas are not allowed at the stadium, so the smart people here, and virtually everyone, they are wearing rain gear. 80,000 people who will watch the president give that speech. Earlier, before the rain started, I met a very interesting man named Bill Richardson. Bill was a student here at the University of Michigan in 1960. He's a volunteer here today, and he's one of the students who saw John Kennedy when he was a candidate for the White House talking on the steps of the Michigan Union.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard John Kennedy speak on the steps of the Michigan Union. We waited there for several hours. He wasn't supposed to speak, but at the last minute, he gave an impromptu speech. And at that time, he talked about organizing students to do more for their country. The next day, 5,000 students signed a petition and took that petition to John Kennedy when he was in Toledo the next day. And that's what initiated the beginning of the Peace Corps.
Bill tells me he's 70 years old. He is inspired by President Obama and knew that he just had to be here today. Of course, the University of Michigan has links with other presidents. Lyndon Johnson gave a commencement speech here. So did President Bush in 1991. And, of course, Gerald Ford, the alumnus of the University of Michigan, who was also president. And it'll be interesting to see if Mr. Obama mentions President Ford in his speech here today. Reporting live in Ann Arbor, I'm Roger Weber. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Roger. Lots of people will be inspired likely today, students and otherwise. And remember, you can watch President Barack Obama's commencement speech